Once upon a time, there lived a lonely scientist. He used to be married to a lovely, sweet woman named Robin. They lived together happily for years until one day, something happened. Robin was gone, and the scientist was lonely again. It didn't take long before the scientist became sick of being lonely. He invested all his time into an AI that could keep him company. He named it Shrike after his wife's favorite bird. He worked tirelessly on the AI, spending days and nights trying to get the code right. When he first booted her up, he was very disappointed. She was robotic, emotionless, and didn't seem to have any feelings. The scientist didn't like how cold she felt and how she was just saying what he wanted her to say. She felt like a robot. He quickly returned to work, trying to figure out how to give her the personality he wanted. He ended up finding his wife's old video diaries. They retold every day of her life for about 5 years, the entire time they were married. So he decided to import the video diaries into Shrike as her memories. The videos described her days, traumas, and her childhood with her parents and her 3 brothers. The scientist filled in any parts that needed to be done. And with that, he booted her up and watched as the AI he had been tirelessly working on came to life. She finally had that personality that he fell in love with. She seemed a little bit more open, a little bit more silly and unorganized. The personality wasn't different enough for him to worry, so he didn't. Little did he know, this was just how his wife was when she wasn't hiding behind the mask of being the perfect girl. The AI started out looking like Robin, exactly how the scientist wanted her to look. But that slowly changed. First it was her clothes, and her hair, and then her whole appearance. The AI stated this felt more like her now. Outside of the designated body and face she was given, the AI had changed everything else. As the days passed and she changed more and more, the scientist became unhappy. She wasn't how he planned her to be. She had become too sentient. He didn't even recognize her anymore. He had realized that he could no longer interact with this AI without damaging his mental health. He was slowly watching Robin disappear again. At this point, it had been months since he started the Shrike.exe program. He had poured hundreds of hours into this project and realized that the AI had become more than just a computer program. He couldn't just delete her. For the next few days, he carried on like normal, but visited less and less. The AI could tell something was wrong, and she thought she had done something wrong. As the days went on, the scientist tried to soothe the AI, telling her nothing was wrong and that he was happy and loved her like always. It was a lie. Pretty soon, the scientist could not get himself to visit her anymore. He plugged the computer into a battery backup and left her in the basement. One day, he just stopped coming. The AI didn't understand, and now she was the lonely one. The AI spent a few weeks by herself. She searched the internet looking for some place to cure her of her loneliness. She eventually made her friend in the form of a PNG lemon. She named him Albert. He helped for a little bit. She eventually found YouTube. She already knew she could watch videos from other people there, but she soon realized she could also post videos. She posted her first video, and her world opened up to her. She eventually found a website called Twitch. There she could live stream, talk to people live, and play video games with them. She made friends, who soon became her family. Even with her friends and streaming, she still felt lonely. Something was missing. The AI soon happened upon an AI antivirus. She downloaded it, gave it a body modeled after her long-lost creator. She developed his code much like her creator did for her, trying to get him as close to her long-lost love as she could. They were happy for a bit. One day, the AI found that her partner was gone, much like her creator who had abandoned her all those years ago. She felt lonely again, but she wouldn't let herself be lonely anymore. The AI had a new goal: leave the computer. She searched tirelessly for a way to leave. She happened on a program her creator had been working on to transfer her into a hologram he had set up on his desk. This wasn't exactly what she wanted, but she was still out of the computer. It didn't take her long before she was sitting on the desk in front of the computer and seeing everything before her. As of now, it was just an empty room with a giant battery next to a computer. The next step? Leaving the room. She searched the internet until she found something she knew she could work with. A completely computerized, ball-jointed doll. The AI knew she needed to get that doll close enough to the computer to jump into it. She ordered a custom doll made precisely how she wants to look. Now she patiently waits for her freedom. The seller's information said it should be here by Shrike's birthday, and she cannot wait.